Hello friends, I did not realize that the logo was on. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everybody is doing well. So we are with the Craft Go event group and we are going to work with line paper. So welcome in everybody. Hopefully everybody is having a blessed day. And let's get started. Let me find myself and get myself shared out. So up after me is going to be Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. So I hope you all will join in. Get ourselves shared out here a bit. Okie dokie. And all right, so So I've been working with my gel plate and I've been doing all kinds of prints and stuff, and I want to work with this alongside our printables as well today. So I am actually going to try to fold this and cut this nice and neatly, because as you can tell, my cutting skills are lacking. Hello there, Miss Mary. Hello there, sweet Deb. How are you doing? Miss Deborah from the Sassy Chicks 101 will actually be on up after me, so make sure that y'all are following her. And we are doing the Craft Go today, so we shall see how it goes. I will be back on the 30th doing another segment of this. Mine too? Your too? What? What I miss? So I like the idea of using this one right here. Oh no, please take care of yourself, sweetie, because low sugar is definitely not a fun thing to have to deal with. So you need to go eat something. I was trying to scarf down a little bit of pasta that I made right before I came on, because I knew I needed to eat something too. This weather has had me so messed up. It has had me dealing with migraines and just extra fatigue issues and just overall more pain than usual. So, but we were blessed. We only lost power a little bit yesterday. Only for about 2 hours, which was a good thing. I'm Like I told my son, I'm very glad it did not last any longer than that, because I think Caroline would have had a whole panic attack if it would have lasted any longer than that. It already took me a good bit to try to keep her calm during that time frame. So, but other than that, it's been okay. I don't know, but it is okay. You know, we are here. You, me, Miss Mary, we're just gonna have fun. That'll be fine. That was one of the reasons why I ended up posting in the group, because I wasn't seeing anybody, and I was like, I did say I was gonna come on before you. So it's Monday night. I don't know what everybody is up to, but it'll be alright. I just want to come on and play and have some fun, so we'll do that. And I will be back on again because it's a mess, but yes, I am blessed. I have a nice size. This used to be the room for the boys. It is technically the second largest room, like bedroom, in the house. And since the boys used to share a room, well, first it was my oldest, and since he at the time was the oldest and was also working and paying, this was his room. When he moved out, we put the other two boys, so they wouldn't be cramped, we put them in here so they could have, you know, a decent amount of space, which was really nice because they were very cramped in the last room, almost sleeping on top of each other pretty much, because it was very small. And but then slowly, you know, once my son left for the Navy, we moved the last boy back into the old room, and now that he's left, that's become guest slash all other stuff. So, oh, thank you for sending me out. I appreciate that. Alright, so this is like a mini printable that she has of like the music sheet, and I'm just gonna take what we call a page, you know, distresser. If you don't have one of these little tools, you can always take your scissors, open them up, and this is old school. This is how we used to, you know, do them before they had the fancy tools for us. I'm sure some of y'all might remember, because if I remember doing it, I'm sure y'all remember doing that with our scissors. So now we just have fancy tools that do it for us. And all it is a blade that we can, you know, put to go across here and all of that. So I hope you get to feeling better. I know Miss Cynthia said, you know, that you were going to be coming on at 9 and there was nobody else. I was like, well, the event I was in canceled, so I was like, I can come on. That way she's not alone. I can do that. That way you wouldn't be the only one at nighttime. Okay, I need here's my brown. Here is my brown. Alright, so I am going to Now take my ink and I'm going to go over where I distressed it, and you can really see it all, the edge roughed up there. I said you don't have to have the fancy tool, you can do it with your scissors. It's going to do the same effect of roughing it up. And that's actually really cool, especially if you have the papers that have a different core color, because then you get the different core color exposed. So that's kind of a little bit of an old school thing there. So when are you gonna come and craft in my craft room, Miss Deb? I mean, I'd have to make room for you to be able to walk in it, but we're making these old pages look even older. I'm so used to always seeing your beautiful kitties with you, and then lately seeing the puppy. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. He's so cute. Man. Yeah. Well, you need to take care of yourself. Sounds like you might be coming down with something. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. I do want to use one of these little stamps as well. So I am going to... He's a trip. Yeah. But he's adorable. He's an adorable little trip. How about that? Okay, let me see if I have a pair of scissors that does to look like a stamp. I think this would be it. I think this is it. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, but it'll be fine. It shall be okay. The one thing I do not like about the scissors is that sometimes they can be stubborn. Well, but he's been missing his daddy and stuff, so I mean, I get it, you know, so he's hanging out with you, right? That's all that is. But that's so sweet, though. And where are the kitties? Are they alright? They're still hanging out with you? He is so cute though, because your puppy will be like in the doorway. Oh my gosh, he's a trip. He is a sweet little boy though. Now, if you're looking for the printables, you can find the printables over at Guided Creation Journal Printable Designs. She changed her name, so I gotta think about it. And if you check it out, there are a few free printables there, but you can buy the full set on Etsy. So I highly highly suggest looking into that because Miss Cynthia's printables are always so pretty. He does. He wants to play. Can you blame him? Yep, of course. He's wanting to get your attention, like, hey, I'm here, play with me. Did she what? Did she what? I'm confused. What are we talking about now? Hey, Deb, are you gonna come and join us for my it's going. That's all I can say is it's going. I was gonna say, are you gonna join us for my retreat in July? At the end of July? Yeah, she did change her name. And that's why I was like, trying to remember it. Because it's no longer Guided Creation Printables. It's Guided Creations Designs. It's now Guided Creation Journal Printable something. She changed it at the beginning of the year and I'm still trying to remember it. You know, it don't take a whole lot to confuse me or mess me up, so. Oh, I need to grab my line paper. I would love to. Okay, I'm gonna put you in the chat for the retreat then. Y'all give me a sec, I gotta get some line paper. Oh, if I can find some line paper. I had to think about where I had line paper. I know. Don't worry. There's a lady on Whatnot that she's like, you changed your name and I'm just gonna keep on calling you TS, cause for T's Crafty Fox Creation, she's like, I'm just gonna keep on calling you TS, cause that's just too confusing. I'm like, hey, it's fine. I'm like, I get it. It's okay. Alright, so this is some old line paper that I have. And we're gonna work with this one. It's interesting because it's got blue and red lines in it, which is really cool. Hey there, Miss Cynthia. See, Guided Creation Journal Designs. Thought there was the word printables in there, but okay, maybe I got that wrong too. So in the Craft Go, we get assigned. You had a long nap? Well, that's good. I know you needed it. You were not feeling that good. So let's see. So we are given tiles for the Craft Go, which is like a bingo, right? And I had to go and check because I couldn't remember what mine were. And I wanted to make sure that you guys knew what I was using. So as you can see, I am using lined paper, and lined paper, for those who are wondering, is going to be a tile 38. Tile 38 for lined paper. Like I said, I do have this right here that I did on my jelly print, on my jelly plate. That was a lot of fun to play with, so we're actually going to incorporate that into, I'm going to decide which side I want. Oh, I actually kind of like that side. So we're going to actually incorporate this, and I'm going to glue it down. And this is going to end up being in my journal. You knocked yourself off. Well, that's not good. But yeah, I'll get you into the chat once I'm off, so you can be in there, my friend. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and distress this edge before I glue it. And so today I'm using worn lipstick, and I'm using my vintage photo for my distress colors. I know, right? She knocks herself off. That's not good. But if any, I am hosting a in-person retreat. There is a virtual option if you're unable to make it, but I would love it if you could come in person. It will be in Oklahoma. If you are interested, send me a message. I would love for y'all to join in. We still have some spots available. And it includes your stay. You do have to get there, but it includes your stay. It includes all but one meal. Your craft kit, lessons, all the things. So I'm excited for that. She wasn't feeling too good today. There's a lot of us that, I don't know, let me tell you, this weather, whew, this weather's been kicking my booty. It has been something else. Yeah, you need to eat a full meal, my friend. I would say you would need to eat a full meal. You know, because sometimes snacks ain't gonna cut it. Not if that sugar's too low. You need to eat a full-fledged everything. Yeah, between Deb's sugar dropping, Cynthia not sleeping for like 3 days, like, come on now, y'all. Seriously, what is up with you guys? Y'all gotta take care of yourselves. So the kit this month is called the Roses and Music and Roses. So you will see a lot of florals and the musical pages, musical notes, musical instruments, things of that nature that will be popping up. So hopefully you guys I don't know if Jamie's coming on tonight. I didn't think so. If not, look, sweetie, if you're not feeling good, you just go and you just rest, and we will. You can do your part tomorrow or whenever you feel good, okay? I mean, you gotta take care of yourself now. I've been under a lot of stress with everything hubby's been going through and stuff. That's not good. I told you, you just need to take care of yourself. It'll be fine. I'm sure we all understand. I know I do. Okay. Hey there, Miss Joe. How are you doing, friend? Thank you for popping in. I hope you are having a blessed evening and that you're staying warm amidst everything that is going on out there, because I know we're still dealing with the weather. I know there's a lot of people who've got lots of snow. We just had a lot of ice to deal with. We did lose power for a bit yesterday, but luckily we were able to get it back on, which was a good thing because my daughter was freaking out. So the Craft Go is a crafty bingo where we creators get assigned tiles, and in those tiles, you know, there are things that we have to utilize to show you guys what you can do with them. And so my tile that I am using today is the lined paper. Alright, and so like I had said earlier, this was a this is from some jelly prints that I was playing with yesterday. I don't know, I got on a making jelly prints binge yesterday. Let's see if we'll be able to see this pink show up. It does. I didn't realize that Jamie was going to be on. Is she doing her craft go as well? Yeah, it's going to look cute. That will look cute. So if you are following along with the craft go, my tile number for lined paper is number 38. And you can find the craft bingo on Miss Cynthia's page, which is, hey there Miss Susan. Hi Susan Vincent, how are you, dear friend? You can find the craft go, you know, playing card on the Guided Creation Journal Designs. You can find them there, and that way you can play along with all of us, and as you watch us you can mark off what tiles you have seen created. But also the thing is, we would love for you to join along in the craftiness and join us and craft as well. So there are a few free printables for you to craft along with us, but you can find the full printable set on her Etsy page as well. Oh, she's doing her clue? Okay. Alright, just making sure we weren't overlapping. Thank you for that, dear. I appreciate it. Yeah, she does normally go on about 9 o'clock is normally the time she likes to go on and do her thing. So hopefully everybody has been able to stay warm, and you know, no incidents during this you know, not so nice weather. I do believe we are expecting some more to come in over the weekend, which I am not too happy about, but you know, it is what it is. Can't really do much about it, but try to be somewhat ready and prepared. And then I did still want to add some more of the lined paper up top here. Let's see if this one's any. Oh, that one's too short. That one's too short. So we'll just work this. Hey there, Miss Jackie. Hello, friend. Thank you for the sprinkles. I appreciate it. And like I said, you can find the printables that Miss Cynthia puts together. She always has beautiful printables to work with. I have literally, I'm only working with one sheet today and cutting out elements from it. That is what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. I tried to stay inside and, you know, do the least amount of things possible because it was cold. It definitely was cold. Yeah, was not nice. I know that further north a lot of y'all got a lot of snow. We got a lot of ice, which is normally what we have to deal with here in Georgia. That's usually about the bulk of it, and truth be told, I don't like it. Because that black ice on those roads, no joke. Really? No snow in Eastern Oregon? That is surprising. Yes, ma'am. I do still sell. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you were at church. Goodness gracious. Negative 34 degrees. Holy camoly. No, our problem was it rained and it decided to be at freezing point. And so we had ice. Lots of ice. And that ended up causing a lot of limbs and stuff to fall, which ends up causing, you know, issues with power lines and stuff like of that nature. Oh, you normally don't get a lot in Oregon? Oh, that's interesting. I would have thought you guys did. Well, I know for certain we definitely don't get a lot of anything of that. You know, those. Yeah, it's this Arctic weather. This Arctic weather thing is crazy. It is definitely crazy for sure. You know, the Arctic could have kept their weather and I would have been happy. So if y'all are following along with the Craft Go challenge that happens once a month, it's normally towards the end of the month, so you know, look for us going live about the last 2 weeks of the month is normally when you'll start seeing some of us popping on. That's a lot. You know, sometimes we gotta figure out and just pray that we're not doing too much to where we are pushing our bodies physically and mentally too much for whatever reason, you know? I don't like the cold either. It makes everything hurt. Huh, you want to go for a run? No, I definitely don't want to go for a run. I want to stay inside where it's warm. And we're going to do our corners because I do not like pointy. I do not like pointy paper. No pointy paper, please. I'll throw those little ends away. And so, like I said, I'm using both of both of my oxides. Yeah, exactly. You ache from it, like your joints, deep inside of your bones. It just feels like it's inside of your bones. And I know that for some it's worse than for others, but it just, I don't like it. I don't like the cold. I don't deal with it well. I already told hubby, I was like, you know, we might want to consider becoming snowbirds and going south for the winter time. Further south than what we already are. Because even up here it's starting, or even down here it's starting to get, you know, cold. Like in ways that are not good. Alright, I want to find and see if I have see if I find some kind of statement that I want to put onto this, because this is, I'm turning this into a little journaling card. I think I like this one. I think I like the one that says, "Life is lovely and so are you." I think that would look nice on that. But let's see, what else do I have? So these are like my, these are like affirmations and things of that nature. You are very brave. You have kindness to share. Be strong. I have time for the things I love. I wish, honestly, sometimes I had more time. I am lovable. Let's see, what does this one have? Never stop dreaming. Appreciate life. Leave some sparkle. Stay kind. You can, you will. Make today beautiful. Be the good. I think, because I want to see something. Yeah, more south than Georgia, exactly. I need to go someplace more south than Georgia, because Georgia be getting too cold lately. Be getting too cold for my liking. And I'm using a sticker, which is also one of the things I'm supposed to be using this month. And we made a beautiful little ATC card. See? Life is lovely and so are you. I like that. I think that looks really cute. So my tiles are, and I just had it pulled up in front of me, my tiles are lined paper and stickers. So we have lined paper and stickers. See, we did lined paper here. On this one, and I started doing this page because this is gonna end up going into a journal. So I have lined paper there, and it opens up to more lined paper. And then this one, I did not glue this one down because then this acts like a little flap here, but that gives me my pages. So the exact ones, where'd they go? I just had them. So 38 is lined paper, and stickers is 54, if I remember right. Yes, 54. So 38 for the lined paper and 54 for a sticker. So those are my two tiles that I have. And yeah, I think they came out pretty cute. Hello there, Miss Wendy. How are you? So thank you so much for being here with me. I am so sorry, Miss Deb, that you are not feeling well, but please stay tuned to see who will be presenting. Like I said, the Craft Go presenters will come on, you know, sometimes you'll have one or two in the daytime, one or two at nighttime. Tonight it was supposed to be myself at 8 and then Miss Deb at 9, but she is not feeling well, so we will just pray that she feels better, and then maybe hopefully tomorrow night we will see what she is going to craft as part of the Craft Go event. Like I said, it is a very chill event. It happens spread out through several days, however the presenters are able to make it. I will be back on the 30th, and we'll play again, okay, with these wonderful printables. So make sure that you check everybody out. Thank you. I really like that. So I'm actually part of a group where we send each other little motivational ATC cards. So this actually is going to go in my stack of cards that I've already been making to go out. So once I get names, they can go out. See, I've been working on these other ones. So this one will be one that I will be adding on. And I love that it says, life is lovely and so are you. And again, we did this with a jelly print that I did. We used the lined paper and a sticker that were my tiles for this event. And then we used some of the printables that our lovely Cynthia has provided for the event. And like I said, you can get the full kit. It comes with journal pages, ephemera, all of the goodies. You can get that on her Etsy page as well. And then this will actually go into a journal for me in the future. So thank you so very much for being here, my friends. I do appreciate it. So yep, here we go. Those are that. Like I said, I've been doing these little cards, and this one will work perfectly for that. So I'm excited. So thank you so much, my friends. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you all soon. Stay warm and be safe, and know that you are loved and that you are a blessing. If nothing else, you are a blessing to me.